9.3 Perimeters and areas of composite figures. Composite figure is made up of triangles, squares, rectangles, semicircles, and other two-dimensional figures as shown below. So here we have a square and a triangle. Here we have a rectangle and a semicircle. Okay, when we find perimeter and area, sometimes we can use a grid and estimate. So for this arrow here, we have put a grid over it and we want to find the perimeter. So we can simply start counting how many units there are. So if we start at this corner here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, 14 for there, but now we have these ones here. These actually go at the diagonal, so they're not actually equal to 1 unit, they're actually equal to approximately 1.5. So two of these together, 1.5 and 1.5, that makes 3. 1.5 and 1.5, that makes another 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. So together we have 14 plus 6, so we have 20. We estimate it's approximately 20 units around this arrow. Now for the estimating the area, we just simply count how many blocks we can fill in. So for this red area, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 2, so we have 12 there. And then over here, these blue ones, these are actually half squares, right? So two of them together make 1. So here's 1 and here's another one. So we have 2 total. So we have our area as being 14 square units. All right, but we don't always or aren't always able to overlay a grid, and grids are just approximations. So we often want to find the actual perimeter and area, and for that we actually have to find the perimeter of the different pieces and add them up. Find the area of the different pieces and add them up. So for this example here, we are going to first try to find the perimeter. Okay, so for perimeter, where perimeter is just the distance around, right? So we start here, we walk 6 feet. We turn the corner and we walk 8 more feet. And now we have to walk all the way around here. Okay, what is this piece here? This piece is actually a semicircle, right? So we know this is half the circumference of the full circle. So our full circle would be like this with a diameter 10, but we want half of that. Now remember, circumference equals what? 2 pi r, or pi d. Okay, we have our d, we have our pi. So our circumference of this circle then equals 10 times 3.14, which is 31.4. But we want only half of that, so we have to divide that by 2. And that equals 15.7. So the distance around this semicircle is 15.7. The distance on this corner is 14. So all together is 15.7 plus 14, which gives me 29.7 feet. Okay, now we want to find the area. Remember, area is we add up the area of the triangle, add up area of the semicircle. So for the triangle over here, we have an 8 and a 6. And what's the area of a triangle? It is 1/2 times the base times the height. So in our example here, we have 1/2 times the base, which is 6, times the height, which is 8. Okay, so we have 1/2. What's 6 times 8? That's 48. And so 1/2 of 48 is what? 24. So the area of this triangle is 24 square feet, or 24 feet squared. All right, now the area of the semicircle. We're going to have to find the area of the circle. Remember, the area of a circle is pi r squared. What is our r for this? Well, here's our circle again. The diameter is 10. Remember, the radius is half of that, so our r is actually equal to 5. So the area of the circle is pi times 5 squared, which equals 25 times pi, which is, let's see, 78.5. But that's the area of the whole circle. For only the semicircle, we need to divide that by 2. So 78.5 divided by 2 equals 39.25. Okay, 39.25. So the area of this composite figure is the area of both these pieces added together. So 39.25 plus 24 gives me 63.25 feet squared. That's your area. Remember, area must have its unit also, and it must be also squared. All right, now it is time for you to write in your notes. There's just 2 fill in the blanks. And now just 1 practice problem. Okay, for this practice problem, if we look at this composite figure, we see that it is actually made up of a square in the center, right? And the square has sides 2. What else? We have these circles, and it looks like if you put these 2 circles together, or sorry, these 2 semicircles together, it makes one whole circle with a diameter of 2. And now this one as well, so you have another circle with a diameter of 2. Okay, so we want to find just the area. We know the area of a square is just the sides squared, so 2 times 2, so that one's 4. But now for these semicircles, 4 semicircles, which is actually equal to 2 whole circles, and the one circle, let's enlarge it over here, has a diameter of 2. Now remember, what's the area of a circle? It is pi r squared, so we need to find what r is. What's half of 2? R is 1. So our area of this circle is going to be pi times 1 squared. 1 times 1 is 1, so the area of the circle is actually just pi. We have 2 of them. So this one is 3.14, this one's 3.14, and this one's 4. Add them all up and you get your answer. And that is it for 9.3.